Hey guys, LJ here from LJ Films, and I have a product here, and this is a viewfinder, and it's not, any kind of typical viewfinders out there, but this is a VFinder, that's the actual name, and the model is 3/2, so this is specially designed for LCD screen which has 3/2 inch screens. It's like the 60D and the T3i or the T2i. But I bought the version for the articulating screen, and that basically has different kind of metal frame, so it's not a sticky frame. So if you use a sticky frame, you couldn't actually close the LCD screen and all that kind of messy stuff. But basically this comes with a metal mounting plate with the tripod plate where you could attach it. So let me just open this box up. So the shipping was fast, very fast. So it's not that kind of fancy box you see from other markets, but it's only $60. What would you expect? And it says a model here, VF 3/2, and it's made in China. So let me open up here. Since I already unboxed this already, and I put it back again to show you guys what's actually in the box, but it's not that perfect how I put it back together. So first it gives you a pouch where you could store your viewfinder, and I'll just call it VFinder from now on. And I really like it. Most of the viewfinders comes with a pouch, but what I really like about this pouch is it's smaller. So I'll be explaining why it's smaller later on, but again there's also a strap here, so you could just hang this over anywhere you want to, and this pouch is really helpful. And next, what comes with it is a microfiber cloth to clean your glass in the viewfinder. And here's the viewfinder, actual viewfinder itself. It's actually folded, and this is the reason why the pouch is small and the reason why I like it compared to other viewfinders out there. It's very compact. I mean, other viewfinders are really this long, or if you travel with it and put it in your bag, it won't actually fit. But this one, being able to fold it up, your eye cup, you'll be able to travel really light, and the space that it takes up is very little, and it's very lightweight as well. And the build quality is really solid. It's rock solid, and inside I think it is made out of, I don't know, but it's different design from the LCDVF. I actually have an LCDVF, maybe I'll compare it in my next video, but I like this a lot better than the LCDVF actually. And the eye cup is actually bigger than the LCDVF, so it kind of looks like a viewfinder from Small HD, where basically it wraps all of your eye. So it's good, but what I really don't like about having big eye cup is that there's no specially designed eye cup for this viewfinder, this VFinder. Basically in LCDVF, I was able to buy an eye cup cushion where I could, push some force against it and giving another point of contact. But if I put a lot of force on here, you don't be able to get a lot of force on there. And again, you can, it comes with a strap. So here's the actual strap itself, and this viewfinder is made from Carry Speed, so there's the brand itself. You can check out their website, and basically you can put that on there and put it on to your neck. If you like doing it, you can do that. And that is basically it for the viewfinder. And here's the metal frame. This is the reason why I purchased this item basically. I have a 60D, and 60D is a really great camera for its price, and I couldn't afford a 70, or I don't want to end up with a T2i because the T3i wasn't released yet. But the articulating screen was really helpful when I'm shooting short films or documentaries. It's really helpful, but I wanted to shoot outdoors. When I'm shooting outside, it's really hard to see what's actually on the screen. So I was wondering which kind of viewfinders to get for my 60D. I went to a forums and a lot of research, and I wasn't able to find a viewfinder for my 60D. So I just went with the typical, the usual LCDVF. I went with the 3/2 LCDVF, but that actually comes with a sticky frame. So once you put a sticky frame on your 60D, you won't be able to close your LCD screen. So you'll just end up, having your screen like this forever, as long as you have your sticky frame on there. But LCDVF served me really, great. I've been shooting with a lot of short films with that as well, and it's great. But I couldn't have that forever, so I decided, it's time to upgrade my LCDVF. So I did some research, which viewfinder is gonna fit my 60D. There are lots of viewfinders out there, such as GGS, Zacuto, Lettuce, you know, there's also cheap ones out there. But you know, I just really want something that's specially designed and within a budget. I didn't want to buy something above $100 because that's already way overpriced for a viewfinder. So I did some research. There are great viewfinders out there, such as Zacuto. They do have this Gorilla plate attached so that you can use it for articulating screen or Lettuce Direct. They also have this carbon fiber viewfinder designed for 60D and articulating screens, but they are way out of my budget. So I was almost giving up on a viewfinder on a 60D and, you know, just use an external monitor. However, M posted this great blog on his website, cheesycam.com. He actually reviewed on this item and I was excited to pick one up. And again, this is designed for 60D, so no more sticky frame, but rather a tripod plate with a metal frame on there. So I'm just gonna quickly attach that on my tripod, which just screws on like so. Again, I don't just shoot with the body itself. I do have a kitted out rig and, you know, stuff like that. So I was wondering, what if I take up the space of my tripod hole with this kind of tripod plate that comes with a metal plate? Will I be able to still put this on a rig? And yes, the answer is yes. Actually, this metal frame really holds on there tightly, and if I put my quick release on here, it don't actually twist. I tried it, you know, with my whole kitted out rig, but it does not twist at all. So that is the one benefit of using this. And you know, if you don't like having this around and it's just say you're limited with space, you can just take this screw off and just use your quick release system to adapt it. But you know, I just like to have it like this so that I can just, you know, shoot handheld and shoot some stills on set, such as that. So this is really great. Again, it basically attaches on your articulating screen. It fits right onto my screen and you don't lose a millimeter of your screen or anything like that. And what's different from this viewfinder from other market is that it's really sturdy, you know. But the bad thing is that it does not have a diopter built in, because if it did have a diopter, it'll be a lot expensive. You know, for $60, you won't be expecting this good viewfinders out there. So what's different from other viewfinder markets out there is that this metal frame has this every each corner there is this hole that basically snaps it on to the viewfinder. So it's not just holding on because of the power of the magnet, because of that snap thing there. So you can snap it on and snap it off, and it also holds on with the power of the magnet. So there's more power than my LCDVF. When I had the LCDVF, you know, when someone passes by, it kind of falls off. You know, when people accidentally, you know, passes by my viewfinder, the viewfinder just pops off. But this is really, really sturdy. And M did a test where he actually held his camera, you know, just holding the viewfinder, and he did carry the camera with a 50mm lens. But I'm not gonna take that risk, because I only have a one camera and M is rich and I'm not, so I'm not gonna do that risk. But it is really, really sturdy. So if you want to check that out, go to his Vimeo and you can check that out. And a cleaning cloth and a pouch. So that was basically it. You know, if you're looking for a viewfinder for articulating screens such as T3i, GH2, you know, 60D like me, this is a great option to go. I mean, you know, it's not like the cheap viewfinders out there like on eBay. It's not cheap anymore. It is really actually sturdy. The metal frame on the other kind of manufacturer's viewfinder tends to actually bend, but this frame right here is really, really sturdy, and it's gonna last you quite a long time. That is pretty much it. Thank you for watching this review, and if you like this content, you can check out my Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and check out my YouTube and Vimeo sites. So yeah, more reviews will be coming soon. And again, thanks to M for sharing his viewfinder, and I am really lucky to pick one up. And if you want to pick one up, you can head over to carryspeed.com and pick one up for your own DSLR. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.